Hi, welcome to SBR Sports Picks. My name is Peter Loshak. Today is Thursday, September 28th, and it's Week 5 in college football. We are talking right now with Joe Gavazzi from JoeGavazziSports.com. We're going to cover 4 interesting games that are coming up this Saturday. Joe Gavazzi, the first game we're going to talk about is one that I've had my eye on since this line came out. It's Iowa-Michigan State. Right now, Michigan State is a 3.5-point favorite, although the Greek and 5 dimes are now down to 3, so it's a split line, 3 or 3.5. Obviously, both Iowa and Michigan State coming off of tough losses. Iowa almost beat Penn State, but lost it at the very end, and that's got to be at least a little bit deflating from them, although they are a well-coached team. Michigan State, of course, got beat down by Notre Dame, which is, Notre Dame obviously is going to run all over a lot of teams this year, so it's not a huge embarrassment as far as I'm concerned. And I'm thinking that this is a bounce-back spot more for Michigan State at home, of course, than it is for Iowa. I didn't quite have the guts to pull the trigger at 3.5. It's probably going to be a very low-scoring game. Now at 3 at the Greek, that's very tempting to me. I'm thinking that that Michigan State -3 has got to be the play here, and maybe a shot with the under on the total, even though it's a very low total. Expecting a low-scoring competitive game with Michigan State coming out on top. What do you think about that analysis, Joe?
Your thinking is right on here, Peter, and we're going to explain why and what is our perception reality game of the week. Usually this deals with only one side, but in this matchup, it happened with both teams in what we call upside-down stat games. Last week, as you mentioned, Iowa lost late to Penn State, but according to the stats, it could have been much worse as Iowa was outrushed by Penn State 295-82 and outgained 579 to 273. And they could have a real downer after that last second loss, as you pointed out. For Michigan State, although it looked worse than the 20-point loss was, working again inside the stats, we find out that Michigan State was -3 in net turnovers, and as we know, over 90% of the time, that will lead to an ATS loss. Incidentally, did you know that Michigan State actually outgained Notre Dame 496 to 355 in that game, making it another misleading final? With a pair of misleading finals, we have a good value set up with Michigan State in this one, whom you will remember was scheduled as one of my bounce-back teams of the year in my Week 1 article. We're going to follow it and take Michigan State, the bounce-back team, in the perception reality game of the week. All
right, I have to say I'm agreeing with that one, Joe Gavazzi, and I'm probably going to wind up adding that one to my official slate as well this week. We will give you the 3. It's 3.5 or 3 market wide right now. The Greek 5 dimes, a few other places have 3, so we'll credit you with -3, -120 for Michigan State. Joe Gavazzi, great breakdown. I'm glad to hear that you agree with my assessment of this game. Tell us what you do at your website, JoeGavazziSports.com.
This is the space where we usually reserve for a little bit of an advertising with JoeGavazziSports.com, but I'd like to point out how much I enjoy these weekly videos with the SBR video team, and of course you too, Peter, and I hope you guys are enjoying them out there too. We'll talk to you throughout the year at this site. Thanks for this and good luck.
Thank you so much, Joe Gavazzi. What a wonderful, unexpected bunch of kind words there, Joe Gavazzi. Thanks so much. Well, this episode of The Odds Couple is over, but if you give us a like and click SBR's logo at the bottom of the screen to subscribe, then you'll get all the upcoming videos as soon as they come out. And don't forget to take advantage of our website. There's free picks, live betting lines, and sportsbook reviews and ratings guides, and a whole lot more. Check it out now.